All right, ladies and gents, time once again for the Draft Labs Rift Tournament Series, Season 1, Week 1, Game number 2. Bud Blasters now 1 up over Team EDM. Team EDM looking to strike back. They have the hyper carry. Ninjash on the hyper carry. Let's see if he can pull it through. Same with Creative One. Creative One wants to make the plays today. They are coming. They are coming, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. I was hoping I could see the actual buff thing, but I couldn't. Depends on which Matrix we're talking about. We're talking about the Matrix, dude. Neo, Morpheus, Skynet, Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Matrix, dude. Both teams going to go for a simple spread here. A little bit of a hover on the bottom side. President Potato more than likely going to be starting here at this Gromp. Same goes for, I mean, obviously not going to be starting at the Gromp on the bottom side, but we are going to see a little hover from two bottom lane members. So we will see standard lanes here, ladies and gentlemen. We still have yet to see an early game lane swap. We still have yet to see an early game lane swap, you guys, in our Rift Tournament Series. In any of our Rift Tournament Series, preseason, regular season, anything. Call Me Herm has been spotted. Great wards placed here. A lot of wards placed around here, as a matter of fact. They may expect some sort of dive, some sort of... they know it's the Nidalee start. They know it's the Nidalee jungle start here, so it's more than likely a blue buff start. So they expect there could be a roam. So you have these two players watching this bottom side while staying in the brush. They don't want to give themselves away because then it could queue for some sort of lane swap or something like that. But they are going to be watching this entry point, and then you have a couple of wards placed up here to watch for that invade. So it won't be happening. It won't be happening. Nidalee will be starting at her own Gromp. We are going to be seeing a nice little leash here from Megan the Human and Dr. Phil. So first thing we're going to be taking attention to, you guys, is the level 2 advantage in the bottom lane. President Potato did get the faster clear here, which is nice. Jarvan needs that, you guys. He needs those quick clears. Every second is valuable. Level 2 advantage in the bottom lane can give you either a victorious trade, a kill, or simply advantageous positioning in the bottom lane. Either way, it's a great thing to have because you get those 2 extra spells. Megan the Human, unable to contribute that much to the wave clear here for Team Bud Blasters. So it might be Ninjash and KD66 securing this level 2 advantage right off the bat, which is great, especially for a Nautilus lane. They're going to try and contest all this wave clear. That's BB, but you can see that Ninjash and KD6 already about to secure their level 2. Oh, they don't get it. The explosive shots from Dr. Phil clutch the level 2 just in time. And now both teams are going to try and trade here. Ninjash ends up just getting an explosive charge off. Well done, well done. I did not expect that, but I knew Tristan was a great wave clear, and it's very clutch, but I didn't expect it to come like that. I saw it happening. I was like, oh, snap. It might be Dr. Phil and Making the Human getting this one, but it didn't seem as though Making the Human was ready for it. Aaron Dez versus Call Me Herm. The one advantage that a Cho'Gath has in the top lane versus a Rumble is really just the sustains. Really just the sustains, you guys. That's just about it. Jungler's not really doing anything too crazy here. Level 3 to level 3. Creative One and Ignis. Most likely just going to be taking it slow in this early game, you guys. Very standard Yasuo play here. Dashing out of the minion waves. Try to knock him up with that Q. But Ignis has the wave clear required, has pretty much everything needed here to stay safe in this mid lane, as Oriannas always do. Dr. Phil now with the level 3, same goes for Making the Human. They have the pressure and the wave clear. So I expected that if KD66 and Ninjash were able to win some sort of big trade with the level 2 advantage, they would be able to take this early game and take this lane positionally. But it doesn't seem as though that's going to be the case. Dr. Phil and Megan the Human are most likely going to have the advantage here. Dr. Phil, he's not really farming up a storm quite yet, but he does have the advantage in wave clear, you guys. So as you can see, plus Megan the Human can always occupy a brush if needed. Call Me Herm actually being out-traded by Aaron Dez. Aaron Dez been killing it in the top lane, you guys. Call Me Herm is a beast. Call Me Herm is really good. Plays for Serpentis Esports EDM Tournament Series squad, you guys. So, yeah. And we watched them go 1-1 versus Hail Hydra last night. Front row. Here comes KD66 and Megan the Human. It actually ends up being Ninjash that gets out-traded there, but they did get good damage on Megan the Human. Here comes the gank topside, you guys. I apologize I didn't see this one happening earlier. First blood for President Potato. Once again, the well-timed gank. That's a pre-6 gank from a Jarvan, ladies and gentlemen. While Nidalee is still just farming up the Storm. Now, obviously, with that information that the Jarvan is topside, Nidalee just going to go ahead and enter the enemy jungle. Now, Nidalee really should be hanging around, knowing that all the pathing that the Jarvan could be taking here could potentially just be running mid lane. Creative One, I don't think he's really low enough. And Ignis, not having level 6 quite yet, is going to get it fairly soon here, but I'm not sure how much potential there is for President Potato to get a gank off. That just gave Nidalee more time to not only... Uh-oh, here we go. Nice lockdown. The Q is used. Nice jump from Miso Dam. Could this be a kill? Making the humans left low, but Ninjash finally secures the kill. Miso Dam does get dropped in trade to Tristana, and a teleport coming in from Butt Blaster's top laner. Throws down the ultimate. The damage is heavy. KD66 forced out of his shield, not taking quite enough damage, and survives. Aaron Dez follows with his own teleport. Gets a nice knock up into Dr. Phil. Is this going to turn around once again? It will. The next kill goes to Aaron Dez. 2 for 1, ladies and gentlemen, in favor of the Team EDM. Well played. Boop, boop, boop. Nice deep ward place here by the Nidalee, you guys. So nothing crazy happening here. That was just a double teleport. Victorious trade to even things up for Team EDM. I don't think there's really going to be a major impact off of that, but we did see that Jinx was able to secure herself a kill and an assist, whereas Dr. Phil only snagged that 1 kill. So I don't want to say there's an advantage for Ninjash in the bottom lane at the moment. Things going slow mid side. Top side obviously wasn't fast enough for them to kill each other before they used their teleports. Now they're going to be able to now they're going to have to deal with each other for quite some time now, so we might see some action up there. Miso Dam still continuing the farm game and still continuing the counter jungle game as well. President Potato, I guess he was left low by one of the, by the blue buff, or was that the case? Yeah, it must have been left low by the blue buff. Yeah, that was the case. Forced to go back. Miso Dam just goes right through the enemy jungle. This is a great Nidalee play. You got to do that counter jungle. You got to utilize that movement speed. Shows top side, but Call Me Herm has lots of damage available. Miso Dam is incredibly low. One more spear, and Call Me Herm is down. But Call Me Herm able to throw down the ultimate and slay Miso Dam. Beautiful play from Call Me Herm. And you know what? The timing from Miso just wasn't incredible. Now maybe even a double kill. Solo plays, 2 overheats for Call Me Herm. Now this top side is rolling exactly what a Rumble wants. Creative One, his mid lane wasn't there for quite some time, had gone back. But now they know he's running up, and Call Me Herm might be able to stay safe here. Is he going to get the back off in time? Creative One's going to need to make a very deep dive here. Gets the knock-throughs, or gets the dash-throughs. Finds the kill, but still ends up going down. 3 kills for Call Me Herm. 3 deaths for Team EDM. Long-range ultimate from Jinx, not really going to save this tower. Nice spear from Miso Dam. Nobody saw that coming, and that might be a turret save, ladies and gentlemen. Ultimate used by Dr. Phil. Miso Dam pulled right back in, left incredibly low. Dr. Phil wants the kill, but he's not going to find it. Ninjash dealing great damage so far, picks up 1, is now excited, and Dr. Phil is in trouble, you guys. 2 auto attacks and a double kill for Ninjash. 6-6. EDM are fighting back in the bottom lane. Everything they've lost anywhere but the bot lane has been taken back in the bot lane. Either way, though, the objectives, the things that really matter, the mid lane turret for Team EDM is very low. The bottom lane turret for Team EDM is very low. That's 2 avenues of advantage for the Butt Blasters to take. Aaron Dez sliding mid. I don't think there really is much potential here. Nope, there's not. Siren says that was not a good gank choice from the start. He's talking about the Nidalee gank in the top side, where the one that gave up the double kill. Cho'Gath has no AP damage, no magic damage. Rumble just hit his first power spike with his ultimate. You also don't even plus with his ultimate as well as his haunting guys, I assume. And you don't even have a complete jungle item in the jungle, and he was over 50% heated. Yes, true that. True that. I didn't notice all those things, but thank you for the insight, Sir Siren. Now Call Me Herm basically going to be steamrolling the top lane from now on. Aaron Dez going to be forced to roam mid at every possible option. Secures this, whatever you call those things. But you know what, Cho'Gath, not a terrible guy to have. I mean, he's got a good amount of wave clear. It looks like President Potato actually went mid to try and find a kill on a creative one. They get the exhaust, they get the ultimate. Creative one almost makes his way out. He ends up jumping right into the center. Nice ultimate from GG Ignis, but you know what? MisoDam still able to secure a good bit. Ignis secures the kill, a double, as a matter of fact, for Ignis after a nice ultimate, but still traded out for 1 in favor of Team EDM. Everything that the Butt Blasters have been doing here has at least been countered by something from the Team EDM. I keep on wanting to call them the EDM or the EDM, but no, it's just Team EDM. The only team in the Rift Tournament Series where the beginning of their team name is Team. Nice continued CC from Megan the Human onto KD66. First mid lane turret goes down, trying to get that continued pull, but just pulls himself into his death. Aaron Dez teleporting bot side, does not find his knockup. Call Me Herm is here as well. This is exactly where the Rumble wants to be. Aaron Dez gets a kill with his noms, but Call Me Herm ain't necessarily in trouble. Aaron Dez is the one who might go down here. Flash forward from Call Me Herm. Now Ninjash is in trouble. That is going to be shut down, and another 2 kills. 3 kills make that for 1 going in favor of the Butt Blasters. That's going to be another turret down as well. They make plays across the mid lane and bottom lane and take advantage of both of those avenues that I mentioned earlier. And with that will come the dragon, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a 3 versus 2 advantage here. Both smites available, but it looks like BB are able to secure their first. Nice spear from MisoDam, but with that vision comes vision of Potato. They don't want to make that play. The Nid overstays and attack too much. You know, I can't necessarily disagree with that, but there are situations for a Nidalee, at least I would assume, based on what I've seen, there are situations from a Nidalee where it is a good idea to stick around because you can get that, you know, that surprise second spear. But also, I mean, for the most part, Nidalee is a very surprise champion. You get the spear from out of vision, you jump in, burst damage, and you're gone. I mean, that's basically how it goes. Whereas, you know, as you can see from MisoDam, he's tried to make these ganks linger for a little bit too long, trying to help slide them into his team favor, but more often than not, they haven't done that. Not necessarily on his fault, but they just simply haven't done that throughout the course of this game. As you can see, 8-11 with a 3K gold lead in favor of Team Butt Blasters. That's 1 dragon and 2 towers, you guys. This Rumble is going to be a big problem in corridor fights. I agree. The Rumble going to hit that mid lane power spike. The next dragon with Rumble being so fed 4-1 and 2, having that itemization advantage plus the CS advantage in his lane is going to be terrifying for the next dragon fight. It's almost guaranteed for Butt Blasters once they have the Rumble like this. As long as it just teleports up, of course, which it might not be. Looks like some aggression from President Potato. He will get dropped by KD66. That's already 1 kill going in favor of EDM. Make that 2. Making the Human now on the run. No extended dash for MisoDam. No long-range dash. But you know what? Still has... Oh, there it is. Beautiful spear. Going to be able to have that burst damage coming in. And now Making the Human is in trouble, you guys. Creative 1 secures that kill for himself. 3-2-1 now for the Yasuo mid laner. And EDM fire back once again. Butt Blasters sticking around the bottom lane for too long. They had no vision of those champions. Should have known that they were walking through that jungle. Bud Blasters making a big mistake, almost negating their lead here. Now down to about a 2K from 3. 2K gold lead from 3. Really splitting it up. Now we have a roam from both mid laners into the top side. Going to potentially try and get down this outer tower here. As you can see, with a Nidalee in the jungle and a Yasuo available as well, it's going to be fairly difficult. Same goes with the Nautilus. There's a lot of like either rundown potential or lockdown potential from those 3 champions. And if you're trying to push too far forward, especially this early, when you more than likely don't have crazy vision on the enemy team, like super deep warding, then especially when you really literally don't have deep warding at all, then it's too dangerous, man. They're going to get you from out of vision. So now they're going to slide up on the top side, try and take this outer tower and try to create advantages like that. Now it won't be nearly as dangerous once they get this top outer tower down, because then they can place those deep wards. MisoDam now being aggressed by President Potato, makes his way out of the Cataclysm. Nice pull in by Megan the Human. Trades 1-for-1, Cho'Gath and Jarvan both down. And now Megan the Human continuing the aggression, but here comes the other pull. Pull versus pull. I caught that? No, you didn't caught that. What are you talking about? I know exactly what you think you caught, but I said M. It was an M, not an N, dude. It was an M, not an N. Because I was saying mid laners. And plus, nah, I didn't even finish it. Yeah, I don't think you're catching me on anything, Daeboo. I don't think you're catching me on anything, dude. But I know exactly what you're talking about. I thought about it for a second. I was like, God, I hope nobody like says anything about this. You would bring it up, Daeboo. You would bring that up. No, dude. You guys are crazy, man. I was saying mid laners. Damn you guys. Damn you guys. Finally, Bud Blasters, they get down that outer turret, but we also see the bottom lane turret for the Bud Blasters go down. So as of right now, with all 3 outer turrets down, we can see that the line of scrimmage is going to be pushed forward, and there's a much better presence inside the enemy jungle for the Bud Blasters. They have a much higher level of control now. MisoDam 2, 3, and 6, by the way, you guys, really has the assists required to kind of start rolling, but needs to get more kills. Still needs more gold. That spear does not hit, and Ignis not getting knocked up either. It's difficult for EDM to run around their own jungle at the moment, you guys. They're in a very dangerous situation, and so is MisoDam. This pull could catch Flash Force out of MisoDam, and just like that, back to safety. Congratulations, Connor. Congratulations, dude. Well done. Tell us more about it after this game, man. I want to discuss this with you. I want to know how it went after this game. Well played, dude. Well played. GG, Connor. Congratulations. So we just saw a quick push mid lane from the Bud Blasters. They take down that second tower. Keep in mind, you guys, that with the great pick potential, with the great kind of like instantaneous lockdown that Team EDM have taken in both of these last 2 matches, it's very difficult for Bud Blasters. And we saw them make these same mistakes last game as well, trying to push down one lane too far. So as you can see, they push down one lane a little bit, get a turret down maybe, and then back off and go and try to create an advantage elsewhere across the map. It looks like they may secure the second dragon of the game as well. That's number 2, ladies and gentlemen. And, yeah, 4 towers, 2 dragons, and a 4K gold lead. Team Bud Blasters are in. Team Bud Blasters are in control once again. Now with the dragon picked up, a little bit of extra damage to towers is going to help them. It's actually going to help them a lot in a lot of different situations. So they're going to be able to get these outer towers down more quickly, this top and bottom outer turret. And then once they push in farther, of course, they're going to be able to get the mid lane turrets down as well. So lots of control right now. That second dragon could not have come at much of a better time, because the strategy that Butt Blasters are taking right now requires them to take down pretty much every single turret in the game before they can even really encroach the enemy team's base. There's a lot going down here, you guys. A lot going down. I need to figure out how Rito does it when they put the team's logos on the things here. I really need to figure that out. That must be something coming in the future for everybody. Mop the Tino and a Darius. Cool. Connor is the best. Butt Blasters, I was going to say bare bones. Butt Blasters moving forward on every single angle, you guys. They've pushed forward this line of scrimmage to about where they're standing right now. They're not really overstepping their mark right now. They're just about right where they need to be. They're playing this out very well. If they move forward at all, they'd be within range of a pick, within range of a nice team fight start from the enemy, from Team EDM. So these are good calls so far that they're making. They definitely improved. In my opinion, they've improved. This looks much better. They're not making the same mistakes they made in the last game. Now, they're still losing team fights. That's just because Team EDM are playing really well. Both teams very much so improving. 12-12 in kills, but the gold is still heavily favoring. Nice pull for Miso Dan. The fight starts. First kill goes Creative One off of a knockup. Great late ultimate from Orianna. Next kill goes to the Tristana, you guys. 1 for 1 so far, but Butt Blasters are incredibly low on health. Make that 1 for 3, as a matter of fact. I didn't even see the other kills go down. And Butt Blasters, just like that, so incredibly low. They have to back off. This could be a Baron for Team EDM, you guys. Do they have the health bars for it? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure if they have the damage, though. That could have potentially been a Baron, you guys, because look at how the death timers are started. Ignis and Dr. Phil, there was no potential for contestation from them. I don't know. I probably would have gone for it, you guys. I probably would have gone for it. Butt Blasters, after losing that team fight, now 15-13 in kills, but still a 3K gold lead, over a 3K gold lead in favor of the Butt Blasters. That was a nice engage from EDM. That's exactly, it's funny, man, that's exactly the mistake that the Butt Blasters made in the last game. They pushed down the bottom lane turret too hard. They tried to get the second tower down, and then EDM made a great engage and picked him off. So, you know, that one wasn't quite as extreme as the last one was, but even still, looks like Butt Blasters, right after I say they're playing better and not making the same mistakes, they end up giving up something very similar. But, you know, that, like I said, their strategy is to get down all these outer turrets so they don't have to deal with that pressure from all these pick champions on blue side, but they have enough down at this point, I'd say. They have enough down at this point to merit going for, you know, I don't know, maybe even a mid lane tower or something like that. They have enough. So that may have been a little bit, they may have stuck around this top side a little bit too long. It's not for everybody. It's a map modification. It's sort of simple to do. Oh, really? Oh, really? The map banners is basically a custom map created by Riot. To go more in depth, it's the assets from the banners that are in the files tossed into the clients that are being used for the spectator client. Yeah, dude, when are they going to bring that in? Why can't they allow teams to upload their own logos and have them put on Summoner's Rift? I bet you they're going to implement that soon, dude. I bet you they're going to do it. People are going to want to have that. Dota's got it. Counter-Strike's got it. LoL's the only team that doesn't. The way Dota does it is really cool. And as a matter of fact, I think the way that Riot does it when they put them on right here is actually even cooler than the way that they do it in Dota, but still. Let them, you mean, pay for it? Maybe. I would pay for it. Creative One. Gets good damage off into President Potato. Creative One's rolling right now, you guys. 5 and 3. Here comes the teleport. They have the knockup on a Dr. Phil. He gets away, but Creative One still goes right back to the team after the knockup onto, it looks like, Jarvan. They secure that kill, but one is traded as Nautilus goes down. That's Blitzcrank actually securing that kill. Revenge! Revenge! The retro pull versus the modern pull, you guys. Actually, they're both kind of metro at this point. Arendez almost walks right into a pull, taking good damage. Nice work from Creative One. Great damage spread there. Allows the team to follow up. And just like that, 4 down for Team Butt Blasters. EDM are making their comeback. Now Ignis walks right into the fight. I'm not sure what Ignis was expecting to find. Gets dropped. The ace, 5-4-1 in favor of Butt Blasters. They're going to get a Dragon and potentially, I want to say a Baron here, you guys. I always want team to go for Barons. They might run up to it. I don't know. Maybe. Mars is balls, 650. Bandy, if you're still around, could you ban Mars is balls? MoveOn actually only deletes the links. It doesn't actually, it just gives a warning, or not deletes the links, it just deletes the messages. Doesn't actually ban the players on the first or second. Oh, maybe he did ban them. I don't know. Maybe. Check. Can you check for me, Bandy? That'd be dope. Because usually when MoveBot comes in and says, and doesn't actually ban someone and just deletes the message, it says warning. But this one doesn't say warning, so it actually may have just banned out Mars is balls, because that was Mars is balls' second offense. They aren't going to bring that in because, to be frank, people are too stupid to learn simple Photoshop and map modifications. And it'll be wasted time in the eyes of Riot to implement that in the League client. No way, dude. It'll be fun, man. That's what teams want. There's lots of League tournaments all across, all around the way. Well, I guess the question is, Siren, would I get banned if I did it myself? If I implemented that myself and started putting in those team banners on the walls? If we had team banners, of course. Would that be banned? Is that a bannable offense? I hope not. EDM, they've been firing back. They get the pull, they get the lockdown. Creative One, Dr. Phil rather, was left very low and gets hit by the Jinx ultimate. Creative One not quite able to follow up though. Flash is used, but Jinx is here. Good damage, that's 1 kill. Jinx now excited, and GG Ignis gonna get dropped. Ninjash continuing to flash roll from Arendez, doesn't find much, but another flash force as well. That's going to be another 2 for 2 in favor of Nil. But you know what? Even these 2 for 2s, in my opinion, are going in favor of EDM because they're the ones who are able to apply pressure and kind of negate any of the leads that Butt Blasters has held up until this point. As you can see, gold is almost exactly even now, ladies and gentlemen. Even though it's 2 to 4 in towers and 1 to 2 in dragons. Miso Dam, great pull by Megan the Human. Miso Dam actually ends up getting taken down. Now Ninjash is in danger, but not for long because that first kill was secured on Tristana real fast. Great double kill for Ninjash. 7, 1, and 10 on the Jinx, ladies and gentlemen. The hyper carry, I mentioned it at the beginning of the game. Does Ninjash have what it takes to carry this match? It looks like that is the case. If Style did it, we would make the banner. Okay, that's good. That's good. If I did the banner implementation thing, then you guys would make banners for the teams. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. If they can't do it, there are people that can be paid to do that for clients. Oh really, Daibu? Oh really, Daibu? Daibu. Arendez getting real chunky now, you guys. Real fat. The fatso on the map. Fat cat. Technically, yes. Because it's a client modification, Verizon does not ban people who use custom skins on stream, and neither team logo is implemented on the floor map or mod stuff like Xmas streams. Do people really still do Christmas Summoner's Rift streams? Like, do they really still do that? That's wild, man. Also, technically, Riot themselves is breaking their own terms of service by using banners. Interesting, interesting. Interesting. Sorry, Daibu. Daibu blue. Daibu. Gold's evened up, you guys. As a matter of fact, the gold lead has actually shifted into EDM's favor. They're making their comebacks. They've hit this mid-game very, very hard, and they have a great scaling team. Cho'Gath only going to get bigger and bigger. You have a 7-1 Jinx. Nearly really the only person who's going to taper off. You factor in the Yasuo as well, and they're in a really good spot. 6-4-9 on the Yasuo right now, so the gold is going in the right places for Team EDM, and Butt Blasters, their time is running out with this pick comp. Sometimes there's a custom map stream or a Blue Eyes White Dragon Cho'Gath stream. That's awesome. Blue Eyes White Dragon Cho'Gath. That's amazing. Nice knock up. Call me Herm. I'm not sure if you're going to survive this one, bud. Mud. He's not mud. I'm just saying, like, I said mud instead of bud on accident. Nice pull once again. Aaron Dez, most likely going to fall here. That's the advantage of the comps like this. Woo, Dr. Phil. Careful, buddy. It's a legit skin. Cool particle effects, too. I banned him for you, Lakes. I will start to ban them after Moobot silences him. Thank you, Bandy. Thank you, Bandy. You're the best. I wonder what the animations would look like on that. You know, I was never a big... Uh-oh, Ninjash. Spots President Potato, but he still has the damages. Dr. Phil has now left the game. Where you at, Dr. Phil? There he is. There he is. I was about to say. Come on now, buddy. Alright, so things back to about an even kill. As you can see, the wardage. Look at all these pink wards here in Blue Side's jungle. This is how you take the game back. You win a couple of team fights, drop some pink wards, keep your jungle clear. And they've done it incredibly well. They've done it incredibly well too, because look at this. They haven't lost either of these two outer towers. The line of scrimmage has been pushed back to about the river. So the game has basically been reset here. The only difference being that you know, there's still more avenues for victory if Butt Blasters are able to win a bunch of team fights. You know, there's still more team fights that EDM have to win if they want to be able to bring this game back. But they are scaling here. There just has to be no hesitation from them. They have to make their engages when they are required. Excuse me. Yasuo coming in from the bottom side. Looks like KD66 started out the fight, getting some decent damage off, but he himself is going to go down real fast. Miso Dam and Ninjash both forced to back off, and the dragon has been started once again. Can Yasuo make this 1v5? Do it, Creative One. The steal from Ninjash on the zap. Beautiful play. Ties it up 2-2, and still even on the game. Wow. Beautiful zap from Ninjash. Steals the dragon. Look at that. Smite coming a bit too early, but it's tough to outsmite a zap, ladies and gentlemen, and this Jinx is fed. Everybody pinging Ninjash. Killing it. Killing it. And that Searches Coca. Oh yeah. The Searches Coca-Cola skin. Now I remember that, dude. You're right. They don't ban people for using custom skins. I totally forgot, man. I watched Searches do a bunch. He has a bunch of other custom skins for Singed as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, and he uses also the Snoop Dogg Nasus skin. That's so funny, dude. You're right, Sierra. I had totally forgotten about that. I haven't watched Searches in a long time. Searches is a late night streamer, you guys, and I can't stay up that late. I used to stay up that late, but I can't stay up that late anymore. The freaking Snoop Dogg NASA skin, man. It's so funny. There's a turret down. Cho'Gath securing one on the top side. The game has maybe started to slide back in EDM's favor. Gold is just about exactly even, you guys. I love Searches and other top laners. I think Searches... Oh, the thing about Searches is that he's proper, man. He's not cursing all day. You know, he is a truly PG-13 stream. He's a truly PG stream, man. It's like this, like we strive to be. Uh-oh. Here comes the knockups. No follow-up from Yasuo, but great damage on the Ignis. What a beautiful ultimate from Ninjash. Slides it all the way to the backside of the enemy team, but there's the 4-man, whatever it is, ultimate from Orianna. Might turn things around here. But Blast have actually picked up the first 2 kills of this fight. Follow-up from the Rumble. Might secure some more. There is potential here for that. Already 3 down. That was the case. 3 members down from Team EDM. They didn't have Yasuo there to capitalize. They had Tristana in that knockup. It was the perfect time to do it, but unfortunately it didn't happen. And a really nice ultimate from Ignis. Actually locks down 4 and does a good bit of damage. Fallen Rift is currently my custom SR skin. Send me a screenshot of that custom SR skin, man. I'm really interested in what the custom SR skins look like. Now, a straight push to the mid lane. Remember how I said there were more team fights to be won before EDM were really going to be in control of this game. They lost that team fight, and now it just gives more avenues for the Butt Blasters to win it out. Another kill for them. They're getting these death timers on Stutter, you guys. They will have a consistent numbers advantage going in for quite some time. Yasuo, President Potato, I'm not sure how he ended up getting that ultimate off. For some reason, I guess he was still in his knock-up animation or something, but either way, Creative One secures that kill. Now Creative One's on a tear. Dr. Phil going to get the solo kill onto the Cho'Gath, and more than likely just going to jump his way out. Ninjash not taken down there. Gets a great zap. Team EDM, they fight back here. They get a couple of kills for themselves, 4 to be exact, but they did end up losing 3 in the process. One of them already respawned, mind you guys. Uh-oh. Call me Herm. Where did he come from? Did he just teleport in? I wasn't even watching. I was looking at Twitch chat, you guys. Oh no, he came in from behind. Oh my goodness, Ninjash and Miso Dan, what are you guys doing here? Call me Herm. Perfect timing. 2 kills with 2 spears. Beautiful. Now he's going to be able to push these waves back to the enemy base, where his Supermins are going to be encroaching as well. Nice work. Call me Herm. 6, 3, and 7 now. But the timing window for this Rumble may be running out. May be running out. I can send you the pages it's on. Good. Do that, Saren. Good. Do that. Do that. I recommend Sharp Mystic and Fallen Rift skins. Ooh. Ooh. Sounds so nice. Look at that pink ward, man. They're going to clear out a lot here. Oh, that's fun. The way that little orb blows up. I like that. I like that a lot. Watch this. I like how it's going to blow up here. I like it. Team Butt Blasters, they are invading right now. Nice vision granted by that. Oh my god, look at all the wards, man. Sorry, Zeoteg, but you're obviously not a real person. So get out. Out with you. Be gone. Both teams posturing in the mid lane. This could be a make or break it team fight. Do we need some epic music right now? Are we just gonna say shine it and play some epic music right now for this next team fight? And get the VOD muted? Or should we keep the VOD not music and not muted and not play the epic music? We could, man. I could throw down some Survivor. I have the Tiger. But I guarantee you it'll get me silenced on YouTube and Twitch. At least in my past broadcasts. Nah. It dissipated. No need. No need. Siren knows all about that epic music. He knows all about the clutch music, man. I played it for him 1,000,000 times in bare bones. Performance labs. Don't be mean to VOD watchers? Alright, fine. They would literally hear me go like, alright guys, we're gonna throw in the most epic hype music ever. And then all of a sudden it just goes blank. That would be really mean to the VOD watchers. We just had a ping over here. I'm not sure what they're looking for. It's just massive minion wave pushing into the enemy base. So they're continuing. They're forcing their super minions inside of EDM's base. I'm not sure what it is that's going to grant them, except for maybe a little bit of extra time. Keeping EDM on their own side. They're trying to gain control and keep control of this river here. If they back off, they could get aggressed upon, and they could end up losing this kind of control that they have of this river so far. Minimal wards placed on the map, you guys. Minimal wards. After looking at these skins for the game, I'm starting to think that Riot will just have a skin for everything in the game. Tower skins, rift skins, minion skins, even weather conditions. Yeah. They're not going to do the weather conditions because back in the day when they had... Dragon started by EDM. They pick it up, you guys, when the pull starts and the fight's begun by Butt Blasters. Nice ultimate pop by Jarvan. Misodam left very low. First kill goes to Ignis. Creative One wants to find one for himself. He does, but he ends up getting traded out. 2 for 1 so far. Now now Ninjash is down to Dr. Phil. That's 3 for 1 in favor of the Butt Blasters. They want to end the game here. 55-second death timers, 40 minutes into the match. They just secured the 4th kill onto Miso Dam as he was just barely able to escape. They already have super minions pushing in this bait. That could be the game, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Dez is going to have to pull out some clutch plays if he wants to keep his team alive. All 4 members of Team Butt Blasters encroaching this base, and with Tristana here, it's going to be real tough to keep this Nexus alive. Aaron Dez might end up falling, but he makes his way back into his base, and it looks like that will in fact be the game, ladies and gentlemen. The Butt Blasters have taken the set 2-0 right after, killing the KD right after Aaron Dez goes down. Congratulations to the Butt Blasters. They start the fight at the Dragon. Even though EDM got it, they just ended up getting jumped on a little bit too precisely, a little bit too, that engage started a little bit too cleanly, and they weren't able to counteract with them, with their own victory, with their own team fight victory there. And if you don't win a team fight against an Orianna Rumble combination, you know, within the first probably 5 or 6 seconds of the team fight, then they're basically going to take it, because you're going to get all that AoE damage dealt. Your allies are going to be separated. Then Dr. Phil can start cleaning up. Then Megan the Human's going to have a good time kind of finding stragglers and picking up picks. It's, you know, against this comp, you don't win in the first couple of seconds, then you're dunzos, which means that basically for Team EDM, it was unless Aaron Dez gets a good knock-up, or Creative One gets a good knock-up, or KD gets a good knock-up, and Yasuo's able to follow up and create the engage like that and basically just execute somebody, then the fight is basically all about BB, you guys. Well played to the Butt Blasters. They did a great job in this set, but also well played to EDM, you guys. Butt Blasters are in fact a division ahead of EDM. EDM average, I believe they said they're in between like silver and gold. They couldn't decide. And then Butt Blasters are actually a platinum average level team. So as of right now, EDM were in fact the underdogs, but they played incredibly well in these last 2 matches, and I do think that they're on the come up. And the more they play with us, the better they're going to get. The more they're going to be able to compete with these other teams. Because the way I see it, it doesn't matter how good an enemy team is. You play up against them 100 times, you're going to end up figuring out a way to beat them. Word? Word. GG, you guys. GG.